Welcome to Instant Replay Live.
How's it going, Joe?
Yeah, it's going great, Nick.
What are you telling us about?
I'm telling you about Jakkī Chen and a young guy named Jared.
Jared?
Jared's son.
Jared's son. How does Jared work into this story?
Well, you see, Jared has, in a way, he's put on the flesh of Jakkī Chen in this. That's why his head looks a little bit stretched out in this game.
So we're playing action kung fu.
Adventure?
Jakkī Chan's action kung fu. And when I say we're playing, I mean
me, I'm playing.
Jared from TechToyTV rejoins us again, and he is playing, and we are on the Turbo Duo, his console that he was gracious enough to bring over for us. So
that means there's not one turbo, there's two.
This is one of the prettier games on this console. It's just like the colors are amazing. Jared has been talking about this is like your favorite one of the console, right? Or
this is one of my favorite games for the console, just because. Well, I love Jakkī Chen. We actually have the same birth date, so you know.
Okay,
that's nice.
And it's just a fun platformer. The graphics look cool on it. The just weird obscurity of Jakkī Chen having a platformer game on a video game system.
Doesn't he have one other as well?
He has a couple, actually. There's a couple now.
There was one for the NES. I have not played that. And then he had a PlayStation one, which was like Jakkī Chan's stunt.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Kind of thing.
That's the one I knew about. Which is, I mean, God, what a career that guy has had.
Yeah.
He deserves a couple video games.
Right.
I'll give it to him. Joe has a good story, or not a good story, but a good moment Jakkī Chan related recently. You were sharing around a thing, and it was like people and their stunt doubles, and you were like, "Look at this! It's Jakkī Chan and his stunt double." But wasn't it just two Jakkī Chans from?
It was from that movie where he had like twins. Yeah.
It wasn't actually a stunt double.
It was just my latent racism. I was like, look at these Asian guys looking just alike.
That's crazy! How close they look.
And then our good buddy Mitch was like, "Oh, well, that's actually just Jakkī Chan." He typed that, but I heard it.
Yeah, it sounds like him. Yeah, you need to be like an octave deeper, I think. Yeah, to be
something
Mitch.
I'm incapable of.
His voice it's incredible.
Wow.
Whoa.
Merch. This is merch.
Whoa. It's really crazy. He has just this like bizarrely deep natural. It's probably really weird for him, being that he is like one of the few people who's watched every video we've put out to have us just talk about him like this.
Yeah.
But Mitch is a pretty good guy to talk about.
Well, he watches us put out.
That's true. I wouldn't say it that way.
I did.
But Joe went and visited Mitch recently.
Yeah.
And we talked about it on an episode.
That got destroyed.
The episode recorded for like all of a minute, and then the video cut out when there was a scene transition.
Ugh.
And
So,
we didn't notice.
As an alternative, because Jared's here, Jared, would you mind telling me what happened when I went and visited Mitch in Colorado? Can you tell us about the adventures that we had?
Just do a little improv while you play this.
So basically what happened is your battery died because you didn't charge your battery. And then all of your video was lost in this weird like space-time like warp
All
somewhere.
of your video when you went and visited Mitch.
And I can't fight tigers and talk about something at the same time.
I mean,
Man.
that's pretty accurate, though. Like after the battery died in our videos, I got sucked through a time warp and went back in time, and I saw myself hanging out with Mitch. But you know, at that point, I realized that I had to be returned to my own time, or else
Right, or you would corrupt
we'd be
the
in
timeline.
Yeah, perfect, a continuous loop, which would eventually be overflowed with Joes, right? And so, yeah, I had to destroy the world.
Yeah. The Joe Force Continuum couldn't handle it.
Oh, Jakkī Chen!
He's got the quivering lip.
Man, I gotta say, watching Jakkī Chan's like his outtakes, his what are they called, bloopers for like his action sequences. It's like a staple of my childhood.
Right,
It's like
yeah.
I would
We grew
sometimes
up on that.
put on like Jakkī Chan movies and just like fast forward to the tapes at the end, and just watch the bloopers again.
I mean, I feel like I did the same thing, or I remember you doing it and me just sitting and watching, because, God, I loved those. It was the best of just watching someone do something real in movies, right? Like, it took off the
crazy stuff that, I mean, he attempted, but I did like that he showed that, you know, he failed.
Yeah, right, that too. Like, you can fail and it's okay. I never really got that in my life. I was like, if I fail, then I'm just going to quit.
Yeah.
Nothing matters if I fail.
It's funny because now we have action stars like Vin Diesel and The Rock who have contracts that say they can't lose a fight in their movies.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's part of the tension. Like, you need to
What a
build that.
bummer.
Like, Jakkii Chen would like always lose the early fights, and then it'd be like, oh, is he gonna beat the bad guy in the end?
Ooh.
And he's gonna, but it still feels great when he always has some kind of silly character flaw, like. Or he doesn't want to fight when he's Mr. Nice Guy, or he's like he hasn't quite understood what it means to be a drunken master. All this good. God,
he loved playing an asshole when he was young.
Yeah.
That was just like his favorite thing to do was be a jerk and have to get beat up because he's a jerk, and then overcome it. Which there's a great lesson in that,
My favorite of the early ones is always Sammo, that was featured in all of the movies with him.
Oh yeah.
And Sammo is a very large Asian man, but he had a brief show, I think it was martial law, that was on TV, but he does like backflips and everything. So there's this
amazing.
big Asian guy doing like, the same kind of stunts that
Ridiculous
Jakkii Chen
kung
does.
fu. That's incredible. That's awesome. Have you seen, there's a great video on the internet of Jakkii Chen receiving some kind of like achievement award, like, I don't know, it's like a lifetime achievement award in Hong Kong or something, but it was some kind of award, and while they were doing like a tribute video to him before they gave him the award, they had him come stand up on stage while they played it, and while his attention was focused on that, his entire stunt team from his earliest days of filming to current came up and like stood behind him. And then he like turns around and just has this like genuine shock and gets teary-eyed. And it's just like, oh my god, Jakkii Chan's a human. And you just love him that much more for seeing him behave so human.
And then you question your love for him because of his dedication to the Chinese government.
That's true. It's a little strange. But, I don't know. I don't know enough about China to like...
China.
And I don't know enough about what he loves about China either. Like, he's got a lot of nationalism, but... Is he down with the bad stuff, or is he just into the good stuff? I don't know. I really don't. I just love the movies he made when I was a kid. And then everything from the tuxedo forward is terrible. So is it really unfortunate?
Is that true? There's been a couple. He had the movie where he was a runaway from, what's it called, deserter in the military. Like, it was a historical kind of film, and
I don't know that one.
It was really good. It was like a drama, like it was like ancient China. It was cool. It was cool.
All right.
But
I'll check that out.
It was the films where he decided to like emphasize humor with CG. And like emphasize action with CG.
That
and
was such a weird choice for him.
Yeah.
It's the perfect explanation of why CG isn't as cool as physical things, because like there's something inherently impressive about Jakkii Chen doing his own stunts that's just not there when it's really. At the time, it was really
sucks
bad
the
CG.
value
But even
out.
if it was good CG, it would have been not as cool as Jakkii Chen just doing things himself.
Right.
And I recognize him getting old means it's not going to be easier for him to do some of the crazy things he did as a kid. But like, it doesn't matter. Like, at that point, do something else. Be the wise old mentor.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Which he did in Karate Kid. Yeah. So you still got that.
God,
he did that terrible movie that I've talked about before. With not Steve-O. Who's the other? Johnny Knoxville.
Oh.
He did a buddy movie with Johnny Knoxville.
I did not know that.
It's on Netflix, and there's this amazing it's actually the kung fu he does is like classic Jakkii Chen. There's a fight in a warehouse with like those roller belts, and he's like knocking people over and sliding them down the belts, and it's like, oh, that's just like when he did that in Operation Condor or whatever. Like he's been there before, but it's good to see it again because it's old Jakkii Chen doing it. But then he just has a random scene where he's with some like Cambodians out in like, on the plains, and they threaten to kill him. He has to fight their like big warrior to prove himself. He does. And then they have a party, and at the party he gets way drunk and he starts singing Adele. And all of these like tribal people who don't speak his language and are living out in the plains suddenly know the song and are singing with him.
Amazing.
There's just this big drunk, like super Asian sing along where they're like, "There's a fire starting in my heart."
That's burning in my heart.
It's so good. It's like, it's a bizarre scene that doesn't belong in that movie, and yet it's the most memorable scene of the movie. So maybe it's right where it needs to be. Damn, dude.
And we defeated the boss.
He just
job.
kung fu'd an animated Buddha statue to death.
That's fantastic.
Although I'm actually not sure. That doesn't really look like Buddha. It's like it's kind of
No, that
weird.
wasn't Buddha. That's some evil proto
Level
Buddha.
2.
Well, we're probably going to end there, actually, but this was fantastic. I think we have shared and spewed our love for Jakkī Chen all over the place.
All right, Jared, take his flesh off now, and we'll see you guys on. Wait! Before we do, can you plug yourself as usual?
Oh yeah, yeah. Please tell us where people can find you.
So you could find me at TechToyTV.net, on social media at TechToyTV, and of course on YouTube, youtube.com/TechToyTV.
All right, and what do people find when they find you?
So I have tech reviews, gameplay. I have Hello Kitty treats,
That's
taste
true.
tests.
That's true.
A bunch of random things that I like.
All right, awesome. Yeah, geek reviews. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. Thank you all, and tell us your favorite Jakkī Chen memory in the comments.
Ni hao. I think it means hello.
Wow, wow. Really kick it. Kick
Yo, plans, free stroke, Sonic Golf.
Sonic Golf.